next semifinal coming up. Colorful family, father, businessman, WGL Summer Champion, 15 Sway, 19 years old. Unbelievable. That would be the crowning achievement of his career if he makes it out of this semifinal into the grand final. We've had some upsets in these Super WGLs when WFZ made it into a final once, but there we go, and it seems like 15 Sway is playing human? Yes, confirmed, okay! I was kind of scared that we would get Night Elf versus Night Elf, which is, you know, not the ultimate best, but apparently 15 Sway playing with human. Oh man, can you imagine he's winning WGL and then the pie chart on Todd's Twitter? Juicy, juicy, juicy. But of course, Colorful is the big favorite going into this. We have the map picks and bans, 15 Sway with Concealed and Echo out. Colorful with Northern Isles and Autumn Leaves. The starting map is Tide Hunters, Last Refuge for 15 Sway, and Amazonia still in the pool for Colorful. Interesting map pool. What's missing actually? Shallowgrave. Yeah, Shallowgrave. So a rare sight of Amazonia. Makes sense to pick that. Easy expansion on Last Refuge for 15 Sway. Or he wants to force Colorful into a Beastmaster. There we go. Colorful, 15 Sway, off we go, everybody. Who's gonna face 1-2-0 in the grand final tomorrow for $7,500? Who's gonna become the best Chinese player of 2021? And yeah, 15 Sway on human. Did not expect that at all, to be honest. But good for us. We got Colorful on the upper left-hand side, the best. I would go as far and say he's the best Chinese Night Elf player ever. I mean, who's there? They have a great heritage of human, of undead, of orcs, of course, in Fly. But Night Elves was always a Korean thing. But 15 Sway is here to challenge him. How well could he prepare next to his studies? And what does this stage do to him? He doesn't have the biggest experience. Colorful. He's played on many WGLs and wasn't that successful. Only 2 times. One into the quarterfinal when the Keeper patch was all the rage. And then in summer, his big championship over Moon. This incredible comeback. Where he was already down and out, basically. And then turned the entire series around. 15 Sway is gonna be careful. Going with an Archmage against the Warden. Colorful on Warden on Tide Hunters. That is usually reserved to Sonic. What's happening? This is a big surprise right off the bat. Second surprise of this game. Right next to 15 Sway's race that he's playing. But maybe we shouldn't be too surprised. This has always been 15 Sway's thing. Playing mostly Night Elf, but doesn't want to go into a mirror match. Rather goes for human here. And of course the question, how fast can Colorful creep? How good is the expansion? And how all in is this Warden build? Is it a late game build? Or is it maybe this weird, I never understood Huntress push with the Warden, which kind of takes away the biggest strength of the Warden, that is the high levels. But comes as a surprise for sure. Footman sees this, hero confirmed, and you know what? I think he's pretty happy already not facing a Keeper of the Grove. Shadow Strike first spell confirmed, as 15 Sway is going straight for this expansion. There is definitely harass potential, but we see Colorful on the minimap, we kind of see it. There is another Engine of War at the orange. This is first experience here, drawn, first blood drawn for Colorful with the Shadow Strike. Really hard to prevent that, as, you know, Shadow Strike reduces the movement speed. And Archmage gets the level 2 here. Is he faking an expansion? No, he just didn't have the resources yet. Off we go. Power build, Warden roaming, archers creeping, Wisp fleeing. And this Life of the Archmage is gonna be hard, but as long as the damage is not ending up on the expansion or workers, I think it should be fine. The more time you give a human, the harder it gets. But of course, pressure is quite immense with the Claw, with Shadow Strike. Grinchy and Kaiser here, welcome, Gym Elite. Cool to see all 4 races represented here in this tournament. Tinka! Shout out to France. Merci, mon frère. 27 months already. So, also unusual, 15 Sway using the Footman not to creep, not to raise up to level 3, but for harass. And you know what? Why not? Lots of damage on the Wisps already. Disrupting the creep here. Trying to go into Anti-Assault, that will be a cancel. Oh, did he? Yeah, I think he did cancel it. Moonwell next. Engine of War, super hurt. The next surprise in this series, and man, I'm having great fun with that. Huge! Who got it? I thought for a second it's 15 Sway, but I think it was the Warden. Do you guys catch that? 2.4 Warden. I think the Archmage was on 2.2 already after Natural Expansion and Turtle Spot. Yeah, 2.5 Warden. That should be hers. Whew, but that was dicey. And takes some time. And cost resources. And cost Wisps. And cost the Engine of War. I would say, little recap after like 5 minutes. That's a solid early game for 15 Sway. Oh, of course, has to catch up in tech. But the Expo is up. Uncontested. The little, or rather big problem here, Zeppelin against Warden Harass might be only available later, but no, 15 Sway is already trying to fix that, creeping the lab. Tech is progressing fast, but no counter expansion anywhere really. Level 3 Warden. Saves the second skill point, can decide, what is it? Fenner Knives? Blink? What do you want? 15 Sway also very, very low on lumber, so this lab is incredibly important. Got the Devotion Aura. More armor always nice. Boots, staff, let the Warden games begin. Level 3 on both heroes now, pretty even. But Shadow Strike 2. How do you save this Archmage? Oh, Archer coming in, creating a little wall there, so that's a TP for sure. And I think he has to go to the expansion, because there's the shop. Oh yeah, colorful nose. Oh yeah, colorful nose. And there's no tier 2, there's just a region scroll. He has to run, but the Warden catches him. Nice assassination. And the game was so good for 15 Sway, and all of a sudden it is not. It's a little bit of a disaster. 1200 gold floating. All of a sudden Warden 3.6. And a couple more footmen up for grabs. As Sonic is throwing me 1000 bits. Thank you very much, mate. Neo! Sonic! Okay, World of Hurt. A World of Hurt for 15 Sway, but he still has a good bank. His tech was incredibly fast. At the 7-minute mark, it's done. That was a gamble. Big, big, big gamble. And Colorful is pulling back a bit. No, okay, I did some damage. Forced some resources, but he's not out of trouble yet with his expansion up. Alchemist second. Nice choice, I think. For heal spray against the later Fan Knives. There should be a transition. Very, very tanky Warden. Might once again be selling these items as he did before with the Talisman and the Pariat. Mass Rifles. The Blacksmith was a little late for 15 Sway, but the double Rex is up, the tier 2 is up, and then Rifle cast a push. Doesn't require Too much time, I think. Heal Scroll, Invo Potion on the Alchemist with that big bang. It can of course afford it, and stealing away experience from this Warden, who is, yeah, level 4, fine. Tier 3 with Dryads. Orb is ready, Bears will be following. 50 sway, still at 50. But colorful. Yeah, that's the little bit of a downside of this Warden build. 32 supply only. Very expensive in items. But the heal spray is not working out too well against the Shadow Strike, of course. Pretty much every Shadow Strike is a kill, should be a kill. But 15 sway has just one objective. Do you have an expo? Is there an expo? No. Double Rex rifle into mortars, but stops the progress of this workshop, and I hope he realized this. Yeah, should be. Definitely should be. Needs to repair the shredder, needs to level up a little bit. Colorful 600 gold. Is he a little slipping in the macro department? So for this Alchemist to really work, Colorful kind of has to go into Fenner Knives. Hey, genies! Yeah, against Shadow Strike is really not that good, but Acid Bomb is good. Is this moment to fight the right one? He had this information for quite a bit of time, and he decides, let's go. With rifle damage, the Dryad's getting blocked by Archer's. Colorful. Not a perfect retreat here. Warden so close to 5, and that is exactly what Colorful wanted, and this is what he's getting here. Plus the big item, which is Wand of Mana stealing. Not extraordinary, but it's the experience, it's the progress on the Warden that counts. No second hero, no Panda, no Alchemist, and it's a Tome of Retraining. We're going to the upper left-hand side. Gold is there, but it's only a heal scroll. Oh, okay, what's a Tome of Retraining? Yeah, fan it is. But 15 sway seems ready. Is there... Oh, I thought for a second he can get through this, but okay. That mortar team is going to fall. And Colorful is delaying this push by 15 sway more and more and more. Gathering time for a 50 supply army. The Bears are up. At least a couple of them. Warden does damage. Was to be expected. Telly staff home. Big question, of course. Can she reach level 6? The army of 15 sway is not too impressive yet. He's not ready. Without the mortars. Without possible tier 3. Of course, the longer the game goes, the better it is for the Warden, who can, at some point, just render this entire army useless, kick it with the fan, force a lot of heal scrolls, heal sprays, but it's heal spray too. So for the fan, 15 sway is ready, but you can't be ready for the Avatar of Vengeance. Four bears, couple of dryads, 5 bears now. It's of course a lot of healing too, and he can't get this shop done. That would of course prevent mana potions. Warden has 1 already. This is 70 supply though. Do we have a mortar team? He's bringing in the shredder into the fight. Interesting choice. So, colorful. Are you ready? Heal spray, very necessary. Wait, where's the alchemist? Ah, okay, there, in the middle of it all. Kind of didn't see it. Colorful with the Wisp Flood, trying to get rid of mana. Shredder almost down. Bear almost down, but of course he can go into Adept form. Use the Rejuve. What are these Wisps doing? They're not detonating at all. Mana is very low for 15 Sway. I think he has to get out of there soon, and the Warden is just grinding experience. Just farming and farming and farming. Level 6 on her. And there's quite a few corpses. Is it time for the Avatar already? Not yet. But damage-wise, this looks okay. Bears are very hurt. If he gets another heal spray out, that would be tremendous. Avatar is up. Is that the end for 15 Sway in that push? If he could reach a little more, if he could stay a little longer, Bears might fall. It's nighttime though. More and more pressure on this ward. Has to blink out to reach the next one. Okay, Riju is working overtime. Colorful's army again, tremendous. And 15 Sway is floating 1,000 gold. Imagine this fight with new reinforcements. Ouch. Or a shop in the back, or anything. Do anything with your 1,300 gold. That's a big yikes, everybody. Trying to go for the hero focus, but I think that's the wrong call. It's not enough damage. Needs more mana, needs more scrolls, needs more items and colorful. Just getting closer and closer, tying it in, or tying up the supply. But not any longer. He can't produce anymore as the moonwells are falling, but he has to inject, doesn't he? Heal spray keeps one unit safe, not the second one. This game is still everybody's to take, I think. No tier 3 behind this. In this push, there was not a single mortar team, was there? But we are opening the second semi-final with quite a banger. But what do you do against the Warden? Not much, I guess. And now Colorful is pushing. Oh, red spot taken by 15 Sway. That is exposing everything. The expansion, the main. There is a Zeppelin now against Warden Harass, but the Warden always finds the damage, always finds the kills. And he's happy with that. Gets a tower, denies mining. And the supply is even. 2 towers, actually. Oh, okay. Has to finish the red spot now. Got the level 2 Brilliance Aura. And still 700 gold. He can never go to the 70-80 necessary supply. Colorful actually taking the lead. That is unheard of. Level 7 on the Warden. It's quite a good blink now. War kills. Feels like 15 Sway is overwhelmed. The macro just doesn't work out. You should never float 1,000 gold on 4 production buildings. And now the Avatar. Oh, actually, okay, expires. Retrain into Blizzard. Alchemist would love a level 4 as well. Here comes the Warden, and that's the last, probably the last push. It's definitely the next push. Blizzard. But focus fire on that Archmage right away. Does Colorful have enough sustain? 1 bear down already. The Blizzard is doing extraordinary work. And now all the bank has been spent by 15 Sway. He's still down to 55 supply. Heal scroll, heal spray. He's trying his best at oh my god, he kills 2 more bears. Rifle focus seems good as well. That's 3, almost 3 bears down. Nice rejuvenation to keep that one in the fight. And now how to deal with spirits. How to deal with the spirits of vengeance. Caught. No focus fire possible. And that's the TP. On pretty much one base. That was a good push. There was a lot of kills. Dryads, bears, more mana. I don't think Colorful can push with this army, but the Warden play can still buy him time to heal up. Still not over. We're approaching level 8 on the Warden. Incredible. 15 Sway with shop control. Alchemist very tanky. Heal scroll, invo potion. That's the play. That is the play. Take away the heal scrolls. Take away the healing. How long is this avatar? Oh, only at 50%. There's still 4 spirits. Basically one base. As you see, yep, the warden is harassing this expansion more and more and more. How good is the Blizzard this time? Again looking good. The problem for 15 Sway is that the rifles are tanking. That is not supposed to be that way. You have to out-heal bare damage, which is a lot. Level 8 on the Warden with a mana potion. Yeah, she's gonna wreak havoc here. I don't really see a way out. Colorful actually having some archers in this, but the next fan of knives is hitting so hard. Archmage, heal scroll. That was a clutch one maybe. But it's only 40 pop. And it doesn't work. It's just a Warden show at this point. Is it not? I think there's still spirit, there's still damage at 15 Sway's expansion. There is Blink. She's getting out. Man, I think the big mistake by 15 Sway here. Pushing with a bank of 1200 gold. Imagine all this gold into transformed into an army. Getting 1 to 2 bear kills here though. Oh, 1 it is. More rejuve. Colorful always been one of the greatest bear players in all of Warcraft. Oh, it's a bear, it's not even a spirit. And he's taking out the entire economy. Nerdiness, thank you for the 8-month resub. Less than 3 right back to you. Yeah, there's no way to win this one base. One base is there, not against the Warden level 8. I think he's just running out of steam. And the Warden, I mean, we have Shadow Strike ready soon, on level 2 soon. And then Hero Focus is also a thing. The Warden, one of the best level 10 heroes in the game, can do pretty much everything. Oh, he ran out of heal spray range? Colorful is running out of gold very soon. But does that really matter? If you have Moonwells and a Warden closing in on level 9? Oh yeah, I kind of forgot there's also an army that Colorful can work with. The Cakes, thank you for the tier 1 sub. 10-month Pog. Pog indeed, my mate. So 15 Sway is slowly but steady bleeding out. He missed the mark, and that's, yeah, GG is called! And 1-0 for the WGL Summer Champion, just 1 map away from the game against one of his best friends against 1-2-0. But man, what if, a question that we oftentimes raise when it comes to Warcraft games, what if he's using his 1200 gold, 4 consumables, 4 army? What if the push hits with the first mortar team? Because the mortar teams were severely missing. There would have been so much more control by 15 Sway. Colorful also not without mistakes, I think. But that was the neutral ground. 15 Sway in trouble. But 1-0 was able to bounce back from a defeat on map 1, and 15 Sway, he didn't play bad at all. Not at all. But okay, our day might end after the next one. Both players have $1,500 guaranteed. If you make it to the grand final tomorrow, which will be played at 11 or 11:30. Let me look this up real quick. It's always on our homepage, backtowarcraft.com, of course. 11. Okay, 11 a.m. Central European Time. But that is not the last game of today, everybody. We're gonna have the Hive Cup later, Dice vs. Shake at 5 p.m., which is in 7 hours from now, on new maps that were created by the Hive Workshop. Very much looking forward to this. And then tomorrow, of course, Super WGL Grand Final, as well as W3IL playing Ducks versus Wow. And then Monday, we start into the Rejuvenation Cup with the qualifiers, a $20,000 tournament sponsored by UD-Fan, who also sponsored the Happy Show matches, the Show Cups. The same rules will apply. In the meantime, you can of course check out w3cfinals.backtowarcraft.com to... Oops. Wrong screen! There we go. To check out the fundraiser for the Warcraft Champions Season 9 Finals, currently at $612. For $800, you get the next player reveal, number 4. You can, of course, contribute directly. You can claim codes. We have 22 codes left. That is 25 cents per code. That is $5, if I'm not mistaken. You can buy profile pictures like this, the Chinese New Year's lantern for W3C or Back to Warcraft, and add that to your W3C profile, the best server there is. And for every $1,000 the community contributes, our dear friend Governor adds $250 of his own, rises up to $6K, so up to $1,250 contribution by Governor if you contribute as well. And the tournament will start on January 15, 16, 21, 22, 23. So soon. But we have a game. Map number 2. It is 15 Sway versus Colorful. It is Last Refuge, and apparently you are able to switch races per map. The good old WGL rule set, which I never understood and never really got and never really liked. Panda Bear, and thank you for the 8-month free sub. So this is, okay, Colorful, bottom left-hand side, in teal, going for a Demon Hunter first, Last Refuge for 15 Sway. Didn't see his hero. But should be Demon Hunter, and we might go into Bear War. Of course, there's a chance for Potom, but rather not. What the fuck is wrong with the sound? We didn't get a clean feed. This is a Chinese stream. If I enable the sound, there's the Chinese commentators talking. So I disabled the sound. I put on some Warcraft music, so there's at least something. And I hope you understood this now and stop complaining. Thank you. I'm not in the game. I don't have a hand in this. But I wanted to bring you the games anyway. If you don't like this, feel free to watch something else. So, 15 Sway with the second, or with his main race, Night Elf, I would say. Both with the Demon Hunter Claw start. Nice. Circlet start. Nice. So I guess this is a Bear Mirror then. Obviously one of the two players can always go for a Bear drop, and I think this is what we should expect. What a cute little rabbit. These critters in Reforged, all pretty nice. Especially the pig. Love the pig. So colorful already with a little bit of an advantage. Wait, what happened? Did he deny a creep or something? He's just 1.8. How did 15 Sway mess up? I was kind of busy talking about sound. Oh, Tori, thank you for the raid. Hope you had fun on your stream. We are broadcasting Super WGL, the year-end tournament for China. We had 4 players at the beginning of the day. Now we're down to 1-0 Colorful and 15 Sway, and tomorrow the grand final. The Engine of War. Thank you. Okay, this is already not that great for 15 Sway. Has to fight a Demon Hunter who has evasion, while not having evasion. I think he denied some experience for himself, but I wasn't too sure. In case you're joining, this is a Chinese stream that we are rebroadcasting, so that's why we don't have in-game sound. What a weird game. Colorful, getting a nice little block in, some more chip damage onto this Demon Hunter. He is controlling this game pretty much from the very beginning. He's not like... Oh my god. That tech advantage is just massive. Busty, thank you for the 2-year sub. Congrats to your new badge. 15 Sway, what are you doing? How are you getting out? I'm really not sure if you should go head to head with Colorful in a mirror match, man. He's just so good. 15 Sway was off racing with Human against Night Elf for the majority of his career. So really weird timing to go into a Night Elf mirror here when that is not your best matchup at all. Now the Hunter's Hall is finished, but can he get a second tier out? Colorful's Demon Hunter hurt? But same goes for 15 Sway, but the Naga controls him so well. Or should. Healing is pretty good as 15 Sway is not spending any mana on burns. Here's the Naga finally, but that was a solid, I don't know, 60-70 second advantage. Oh boy. Here's the focus fire. How much Moon Juice is left? Archer shots, Demon Hunter chasing straight into tier 3. I don't think the shop is finishing in time. Town Portal. But man, Colorful is just Town Portaling straight away as well. No Fork Lightning. Last bit of Moon Juice and 15 Sway survives for now. But we have a mirror match. We have a 8 supply lead for Colorful. And Dryads are coming. And tier, like, the lores are already up. The tier 3 has already started. 15 Sway doesn't even have a single lore. This is just a... this is a massacre. I don't really know what he was thinking not playing Human against this. Also, no mercy Colorful, right? Knowing, okay, I have the advantage. I just needed a bit of HP. And I'm gonna annoy you once more. Early game, horrible. Mid game, way too stressful for 15 Sway. He's building a shop at the bottom left. I like it. Oh, not bottom left, but you know, at the merchant. I like that. Waiting for the bears, then it's time to rip his head off. Colorful's a pretty good Demon Hunter player in case you didn't know this. Is this the second lore finishing? Oh no, it's now that's the shop, okay. So Master Bears are coming. Not a single consumable for Colorful. Very low XP game in general. And the pressure continues. Soon we will have Rejuve. Oh my god. Soon we will have Master Bears if he didn't forget about this, but I don't think. This build is ready against the Rejuve. I guess Colorful's biggest problem at the moment is the buildings. They hurt. Ay. First two Master Bears in. There's always a little dispel and stuff, but the Demon Hunter was pulled back already. Let the Rejuve work a bit. And wreck this base. Oh my god, if this Moonwell falls, 15 Sway can't build any units anymore. One bear seems to be enough. Wow! Okay, Colorful is not here to play. He's just here to dominate. And that's what he does from minute 20 seconds on. There was a staff for this one bear. Can you get the second one? Everything is hurt. This entire army crimson masked up. There's not even too much gold. Oh man, this is a little heartbreaking. 15 Sway played so well on Tidehunters. Is he hanging in there? With the power of Moon Juice and the shop and the instant reinforcements, it would be a miracle. It would be an absolute miracle. 22 supply down, Demon Hunter herd. Every Rejuve is a blessing, but there's also a Dryad. It's just an almost perfect play by Colorful, really. Not overcommitting now. He's on the edge of victory. Just has to cross the finish line and not, you know, disconnect or fumble this. Supply lead. Wow. Cool play to have the shop next to the merchant. That was really helpful. Now he's stuck at 30. Oh, wow. Rarely seen such a beating in the Super WGL semifinal. In the grand final, yes, last time. Infi was here, and it was brutal as well. Big mana potion immediately traded for a heal scroll. Invul potion, 15 Sway, just hoping for a vamp aura. Give me a vamp, give me something useful. Oh, Rune Braces, the opposite of what he needed. Okay. You are witnessing the end of 15 Sway. No doubt about that. It's just a matter of time. Very smart, very effective to constantly go for the Moonwells. You take regen away. And the ability to build more units. And without units, you lose. And without Demon Hunter, you lose as well. That's the end. GG Colorful. Very, very strong. 2-0. He is advancing into the grand final. And we get disappointed 15 Sway. But the grand final is 1-0 versus Colorful. The most successful player in China in 2021 against the WGL Summer Champion of 2021. That is a very much deserved grand final, I think. Appreciate it. This is gonna be tomorrow, 11 AM CET, so you can sleep a little longer than today, where we started this at 8:30, which was really early. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. We, of course, will witness an interview with Colorful, and I hope our Chinese-speaking friends are still with us to help with the translations. But man, that's gonna be a banger of a tournament. We have seen Colorful playing 2 show matches versus Happy, was kinda destroyed there, but we saw the progress from show match 1, 2, show match 2. But he's facing 120, who is really good in Undead versus Night Elf. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see 120 winning it all after making it to the grand final in 2020. But you never know. Maybe Colorful was saving strats for exactly this. Cool games, fun stream, but not the last stream of the day. In pretty much exactly 7 hours, we are back with the Hive Workshop Cup, where we play a best of 7 between Shake and Ice on new maps, everybody. So if you're looking for some late afternoon, early evening entertainment, welcome to join me. And then tomorrow, double duty again with the Super WGL Grand Final and W3IL. So, as we said, the first week of January was really slow when it comes to streams, but we got so much for you. Meisterschaft is starting soon. We continue with W3IL. We got the big Rejuvenation Cup League from China, $20,000, where we have the qualifiers tomorrow and the day after, and then the league starts on January 13, which is Thursday, with, as far as I know, Happy vs 120. Hype! And yeah, in the qualifier tomorrow, InfiTH, Yumiko, Ted have signed up. Pretty smart rule by the tournament organizer, saying you don't get the broadcast rights if you don't play the tournament. So they all signed up. Lieutenant Frank Drabin, 23-month resub. Thank you for the less than 3 and your money. So Colorful is ready. We're just waiting for our Chinese colleagues to hand it over to the stage, and then we'll see if we... there we go.
大家好，我是主持人 WC。那在我们中间呢，就是刚刚获得比赛胜利的 Colorful 选手啊，恭喜你闯进了这个决赛。好，那我们先问2个关于这个比赛中的问题。那对手其实是一位暗夜精灵选手，但是在这个第一张地图上是选择了人族和你对战。那你帮我们分析一下他的这个想法。
其实现在的话现在的图库暗夜打人族，对暗夜来说是比较有利的吧。就是15岁，他是一个双修选手，他会尽量他能够选择在人族优势图，他就会用人族；但是如果人族没有优势的地图，他会选择用暗夜精灵。
那我们看到第一场比赛里面，你是选择了 Warden 这个英雄首发。那在现在的这个精灵打人类的体系当中 ，Warden 是属于常规英雄呢，还是有点偏冷门？那这场你的 Warden 最后还是起到了一个定海神针的作用吗？
还是比较偏冷门吧，毕竟现在主流的英雄是 KOG。
那你怎么会想到这场使用 Warden 来和对方对抗？
因为赛前我听到了一个小道消息啊，就是15岁和 Infi00练的特别多，我心想我要是走一个常规路线，可能要被针对啊，所以我走了一个没有走寻常路吧，可以说。
看来电竞职业化多年之后，场外因素和这个情报的刺探非常重要啊。那第2局是打成了一个暗夜精灵的内战，我们看到其实你蛮早就建立了优势，在前期这个练级 DH 拼血的过程当中压制了对手，然后直接把商店修在中间，等于是打成了一个怎么说呢，完全封锁的这样的一个比赛。是你感觉是基本功上的差异吗？因为我听到解说其实有提到。
其实第2盘的不是基本功的差异啊，因为第2盘他练级应该是有一个失误，他拍死了一个怪。所以导致了他 DH 一直没有到2级，然后被我滚雪球了，被我压的根本就练不了级。
OK，
2位选手还是给我们带来了非常精彩的比赛。那这里也是要恭喜你要进入到明天的决赛。那么你明天决赛要面对到的对手就是在我们上一场比赛里面获得胜利的120。那么之前有采访过他，问他是更希望谁能晋级，他是更希望你能晋级，然后问他觉得明天迎战谁会更有把握，他说也觉得迎战你更有把握。对此你有什么看法吗？
我觉得现在暗夜打亡灵还是比较难的吧，争取明天赛出风采，赛出水平。
好的，
我懂了，120就是素质极差。
好的，那么我们到现在为止，我们2021黄金总决赛 War3项目的一个决赛的名单也是确定的，那就是会由120对阵到彩色。
好，那么在这场比赛结束之后，下一个环节我们将为大家带来的是一个War3的趣味比赛。我们还会有这个 几位跨界的嘉宾，包括我们的女主持赤小兔也要上阵操作了，是吧？
是的，亲自上场
你是这个队伍里的大腿呢，还是腿毛呢？
我是这个队伍里的军师。
军师那我们看一下军师到底是卧龙这样的军师，还是凤雏这样的军师？我们一会儿见分晓。
Alrighty, we got another translation in. Oh, wait a second. Once again, shout out to Tian Wei Liu. Colorful thinks that Elf has an advantage over Human in the current map pool. He chose the Warden to surprise a little bit, as the Keeper is more popular. 15 Sway was practicing a lot with TH and Infi, but apparently didn't work. Colorful says he is having a rough time against Undead. And I guess that's it. 1-0 versus Colorful tomorrow, 11 a.m. $7,500 for the winner, $4,000 for the runner-up. And of course, the first big championship of the year for the Westerners, the last championship of the year for the Chinese, as Chinese New Year is coming in 2 weeks. But yeah, 15 Sway didn't really stand a chance. Was cool to see Fly. Participate and having some banger fights there. But 1-0 today, the better player. And Colorful was definitely the better player against 15 Sway. There was an opportunity in map 1, but that's about it. Game 2, no chance. No chance at all. Looking forward to this best of 5 grand final tomorrow. Always cool to see Colorful and 1-0 head-to-head. I really hope Colorful can step up his game compared to the Happy Show matches. And that's it for the early stream. As I said, I will be back at 5 p.m. Central European Time. And have some Hive Workshop games. Okay. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed this early stream. I'm gonna get some scrambled eggs. You contribute to the War 3 Champions Finals prize pool at $800. We have another player release. See you later at 5 on new maps for the best of 7 show match between Shake and Dice. Bye-bye.